Guys, I'm going to be showing you how to use MagicHop's Astra AI to plan a trip from end to end. So here we go. I have a new trip screen open. We'll close the history there with the history button, and let's get started. I would like to plan a trip for 2 young adults. And just like that, we're getting into it. We're going to start it with a little bit vague of a question / query to Astra. And it's going to be kind of planning out some questions it wants to ask us to narrow down what we're actually getting at here. So what's the trip name? Let's name it something other than this. James and Tori's Adventure. Boom. Let's put a start date. None of these are too good, so let's do August 20th. And an end date, August 28th. That's how easy it is. You can type it however you'd like in there. There's no special formats because this is all AI. Which destination? Main destination will be Orlando / Epcot. Maybe they really like Epcot. And by they, I mean me. I love Epcot. We got some more questions here. First name, we'll just do james@gmail.com for now. Tori at gmail.com. This isn't super important. You could probably skip those if you'd like, or just say NA. So there we go. We've actually created the trip shell document, and you can see that right up here in the trip selector. And what we also have now is the trip checklist. This is like kind of a high-level overview of what you need to start planning out for your guests. So we can see there's hotels, room types, check-in, check-out. These should probably be inferred, and I will work on fixing that right after this. But yeah, so you can set these all by searching them manually, but the AI is here for a reason, so let's figure out what would be best for our clients. I would like to select a hotel now. So let's see what kind of questions it comes up with to kind of narrow down what type of hotel that we should send our clients to. So this is a perfect question. What's their budget? Let's say that their budget is a moderate budget, and we don't really care about which parks we're closest to because they're all pretty close, to be quite honest. And we like a trendy nightlife vibe. And let's see, what else is must have? I think dining / nightlife is kind of what I like. So let's go ahead and send those answers. And I have a hotel in mind. I hope it comes up as the number 1 because this is the only hotel I stayed at and I loved it and it was perfect. And I'm thinking about Coronado Springs Resort. So let's see what it comes up with. There we go. I swear this wasn't made to, bring that one up first. I think it's just that my travel agent brought me to Coronado Springs Resort, and they know me very well and what I like, and so does the AI. So hopefully this makes your jobs a lot easier. Because you have all these great suggestions right here, and you can see there's little descriptions as well as to why the AI has ranked them out like this. So to add it to your trip, it's just easy as pressing add to trip. We'll apply that, and you can see it right there in the trip checklist. So now let's say I want to pick the cheapest room possible. Let's see if it gives us some suggestions there. It's loading the room types, thinking about it a little bit. And let's see what we got here. Piers, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'd like to proceed with one of these resorts. You know what? I believe something is up with the Coronado Springs Resort, but we'll move on. Let me show you one more thing with Astra. Actually, let me show you a couple things. So let's go ahead and find some flights. would actually like to find some flights from EWR to MCO Orlando. And what's great about Astra is it actually has a built-in flight checker. It doesn't have all of the big airlines. I think it's missing Delta and Southwest at the moment, which are pretty big ones, and I'm working on getting those in there right now. But for the most part, we have some great selections for flights through Astra that you can find. There's no booking through Astra at the moment. I don't see that being completely necessary, but if possible, if it's wanted, then I could definitely add that. So here we go. We have some really nice flights here. We have $274 per person. That's pretty cheap, actually. We have the round trip total. Let's just say something like, I don't want any stops. I believe this was giving us all types of records because we said we wanted the cheapest thing possible for the room. Otherwise, it typically would ask whether you're cool with one stop or if you don't want any stops. So here we go. Now we have direct flights, and that brings us up to these prices here, which, one stop back. This is direct both ways, and honestly, that's not much more than the other one, so let's go ahead and add that to our trip. Cool. Now, I would like to plan out my first day as an Epcot day. And so with Astra, not only can you plan out these top level things for a trip, but you can also plan out what you're going to be doing in the park. So this is going to work kind of just like ChatGPT, but now you can actually attach it to your trip schedule. So let's just say I want to make sure we can go to Guardians twice. Kind of really just jumped right into it there. But now that we suggested that, we can keep that, and then we can say, please apply this to my trip day. And like I said, you can just iterate on these schedules for the day. And once you're done iterating in the chat, you can actually apply them to the day plan like it's doing right here. And once it's applied, we're going to see a little pop-up that's going to show us what we've changed. It'll give us a before and after view on hover, and we can scroll through and kind of see all that. And if we don't like it, we can undo it. And if we realize that we want to redo it, we can do that as well. So yeah, if we go to this hover view here, or if we just click on this, it'll take us to that schedule page, and we can see our day right there. So if you want to change anything, you can just ask Astra to change it, and it'll apply those changes just as easy. So yeah, that is the majority of what you can do with Astra right now. Maybe we can do one more thing. Please give me the recent news with Disney. Anything important? And Astra has tons of tools. I mean, you can do basically anything with it, news related or internet related, so it can search for you, or it actually hooks right into our daily briefings, so it has all that relevant news right on hand, curated and briefed already. So yeah, I hope this helps. There's a lot to go over here, and there is a lot to include and add in the future as well. So please, if you guys have any ideas of what you would like to handle within Astra or how I can make it easier, please let me know. And yeah, thank you for listening. This is probably a long one. So hopefully we're going to timestamp this and make it really easy for you guys. Alrighty, thank you.